Senator Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Chair, and thank you, Mr. Bisignano, for being here today. So you can rest easy. I actually don't have any questions for you today. I can see the handwriting on the wall here, and I've heard your responses to the questions so far, so I'd like to just take my time to make a couple of observations about where we are. I have no doubt that you approach this job with the faith that your private sector experience can help make the Social Security Administration work better. But I have no doubt. It has become clear to me that since Elon Musk's Doge took over the Social Security Administration last month, that this administration is intent on dismantling Social Security and cutting millions of Americans' benefits, including the more than 1 million Minnesotans who rely on it. And I don't think that I've heard anything today that has changed my assessment of that. And I honestly don't think that there's anything you could say, Mr. Bisignano, that would change that either. You recently said on CNBC that you are fundamentally a Doge person, and I take you at your word. So what I see happening here is that President Trump and Elon Musk's move fast and break things game plan is, in fact, breaking Social Security. As several of my colleagues have noted today, Musk recently called Social Security the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time and described entitlement spending as the big one to eliminate. Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick said that if Social Security checks didn't go out, seniors like his 94-year-old mother-in-law would just assume their check would come the next month, and that would be fine. Obviously, Secretary Lutnick is not in touch with the reality that 22 million Americans, including more than 16 million seniors, would be living in poverty were it not for Social Security. Missing a check means missing dinner. Last week, Acting Social Security Commissioner Leland Dudek threatened to shut down the entire agency in a fit after a federal judge informed him that Doge is not allowed to root around in people's private data. This is a travesty. And we can see what's going on here, and Minnesotans can see it as well. This is a wholesale effort to dismantle Social Security from the inside out. And this is not about rooting out waste and fraud and abuse, what's happening in the Social Security Administration right now. This is about undermining Social Security. Now, President Trump understands that Americans love Social Security, and so he's claimed that his administration won't touch Social Security. But that is not what is happening, and Americans can see it. They are crippling the Social Security Administration. They're making it nearly impossible for people to get their benefits. You know, Trump and Musk, President Trump and his administration, Elon Musk, are simultaneously trying to fire the people who make the Social Security system work. They're closing field offices and then requiring seniors and others to visit those offices to prove that the money that they need is theirs, that they earned. And I know what this means for Minnesota. I hear it from my constituents loud and clear when I was home last week and in my office today. Last week, the Social Security Administration announced that it would drastically reduce phone service and force people to apply for benefits in person. And yet a leaked internal memo acknowledged that this change would cause foot traffic and offices to rise sharply, but instead of expanding capacity, they're shuttering offices. So you can call this rank incompetence, or you can call it the don't know, don't care game plan that Doge has taken across the board. But to me, it honestly looks like sabotage. So I know the people, Republicans, are saying that they want to save Social Security, but this is a funny way to go about it. And if you want Social Security workers to feel like they're winning again, I can tell you that right now the public servants at SSA feel like they are losing, and the people that they serve are losing too. Thank you, Mr. Chair. I yield back.